Europe is at a crossroads. Europe is at a point where its entire identity and the European Union project are being challenged by new issues, new forces. Among these issues and forces, we could find tolerance, populism, nationalism, migration, xenophobia, and of course the situation of ethnic minorities all across Europe.
This program has been absolutely incredible. It's allowed me to travel the world while also learning about the world conflicts that you wouldn't get to see and experience otherwise. We're living, breathing history, walking these streets every day, and it's truly an incredible experience.
One of the issues that we'll be dealing with in this course is how nationalist governments, preoccupied with national sovereignty and independence, use EU law and different EU norms to strengthen, maintain different types of boundaries, like national borders, as well as more symbolic boundaries.
This semester we're taking 3 different classes. One class is on the migration issue in Europe. The second class is on nationalism and national identity. And the third class is on minorities and specifically minority rights. All of these classes have been super interesting, and it's something that I'm super passionate about learning about. And through this semester program, I've been able to learn about topics and issues and have been exposed to things that I've never been exposed to or could be exposed to while studying in the United States.
We're learning about global pressing issues. We have an internship, which is so unique. We get to do a field study, and it all combines into this full package.
One of the most exciting aspects of the Budapest semester is the internship. All students are placed in 20-hour-a-week internships with NGOs all across Budapest. These NGOs share something. They all have missions that are very tightly related to the course material you'll be taking.
I work with an NGO called Lukacs, and they help in the integration of Roma people in Hungarian society. And personally, I go to this school and I teach English to Roma and non-Roma children.
I work here at the Vera and Donald Blinken Open Society Archives. Part of what I work on is cataloging documentaries that pertain to refugees and international human rights conflicts. So my work is present here. I was able to work with the IT team and my mentor Josh to create a database for researchers to use that pertain to refugees and migrants, so they can search the countries, the keywords, different time spans. It's been really incredible work, and I've learned a lot. I do get to watch TV on the job, so that's kind of fun.
I work at Subjective Values Foundation. While I'm there, I implement the Revalue Project workshops, which are helping migrants, refugees, and third country nationals in Hungary integrate socioeconomically into Hungarian's system. I am also participating in a couple field experiences with them. My first one was in Zagreb, Croatia, and my second one is going to be happening next week in Lesbos, Greece. I visited Moria refugee camp, one of the most dangerous refugee camps in the world and in the EU, and the first entry point for many migrants traveling into the EU from non-EU territories.
So we went on a field trip to Timișoara, which is about a 5-hour train ride from Budapest. It's going to be the cultural center of the European Union in 2021, I believe, which is pretty cool. So while we were there, we visited a Roma community, a Hungarian village, and Jewish community. But the best part of that field trip was when we hung out for like an entire day with a bunch of refugee families who were spending the weekend in the mountains. It would have been great to stay longer, but you know, we had to go, unfortunately. Well, practically speaking, I really love the public transportation. It's so easy to get everywhere, and there's so many different forms. And I think it's pretty unique to the city because I know I've never experienced such close transportation before. And then like on an emotional level, I just like walking around the city and seeing the sunset over the buildings and walking next to the Danube and seeing the water sparkle and stuff. You know, it's pretty surreal at times.
Igen, csak Budapest kell, hol az ember kora reggel szívesen kell, és a szíve már is hevesen ver. Mindig csak Budapest kell, ez a szép hely, virít éjjel, mesefényjel, mert versenyben áll a magas éggel.
One of my favorite things about the city is walking by the river at night. I think with the lights sparkling off the water and everything, it's when it really hits me that, wow, I live here, I'm taking advantage of this opportunity and get to live in such a beautiful place. But really in addition to that, there's just so much to the city, so much to learn, so much to see, so much to do, and the experience is never ending.